Time now for another edition of Meet the Cardinals, the opportunity we have to talk to the Cardinal stars, both on and off the court. And from Post Falls, that town just down the street, we have Shayna Allert. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. Don't have to go very far to play college out of high school out of Post Falls, do you?
No, not far. Short, like 10, 15 minutes down the road.
But there was a little bit of a detour. Talk a little bit about getting to NIC finally.
Oh, last year I went to Walla Walla Community College and played there and started missing home and just wanted to come home and got to play here. So
Was it weird going down in the old beehive is what I call that place?
Mm-hmm. It was definitely weird. But I got to see all my friends and stuff and play against them, so it was definitely fun.
So that's a good thing. Talk about coming to NIC. Was it something you thought, well, I don't know, after Walla Walla, I don't know if my career was over, if I'm going to do this, do that. Talk about that decision.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was like, oh, maybe I should just not play. Then I met with Chris and Carrie, and they really wanted me to come play, and I wasn't exactly ready to give up my basketball career just yet. So I was really excited when they came and talked to me and stuff.
And your folks, I would imagine, would be right behind that, getting a chance to have you close to home because, parents don't like to let their kids go away.
Yeah, no, especially since my twin sister left at the same time I did, so they like having me back, so we're both not gone.
Oh, you told me about – I didn't know you had a twin sister. All right, so who was born first?
I was 2 minutes.
2 minutes earlier, so you probably say you were the I got to move over just a little bit. You were the older and wiser one.
I'd say so. I don't know if she'd say so.
Sibling rivalry, that kind of thing?
Yeah, it's definitely fun, though.
The only thing good about that, when they're so close, you don't have the hand-me-downs.
No, we share everything.
All right. We'll get into that in just a second. We'll ask about who's the better dresser and who robs whose closet. Basketball in high school, you did volleyball, track, basketball. How do you finally put your finger on basketball? Because it is a hard situation when you are multi-sport.
Well, definitely because my dad was my basketball coach growing up and in high school. So it definitely made it an easy choice, and I love to play and spending time with him and stuff. So
now, be honest with me, as like you wouldn't. Is it hard being a coach's daughter or having a parent that is a coach? Do they sometimes get, and this isn't being derogatory, are they overly critical or that type of thing, or is it just where they want the best for you?
They definitely want the best, but I always felt like I was being yelled at more and all that stuff. But now that I look back on it, I wouldn't have wanted another coach for high school. I liked having my dad coach me and felt like it made me a better player.
I always thought, and maybe I'm just a goofy broadcaster, I always thought if they didn't get after you, then they didn't care.
Mm-hmm, exactly, and that's what he'd always have to remind me. He's like, I'm getting on you so much because I want you to do good, and I care about you and how you do. And I'm just like, okay, I got it. But
all right, so what does Coach Carrie and Chris get after you about?
Definitely my defense. I definitely need to work on my defense and stuff.
You don't like to play defense?
Definitely hard staying low all the time.
Now, I notice. I know people. I don't know if they can see this, but you got a walking boot on your foot there. Can you get that in the? Can you get that in the air? There's the walking boot there. The first time in the history of Meet the Cardinal broadcasting we have a walking boot on the camera. Just nothing serious. You'll be able to play.
Yeah, I'm just gonna play. But then I have to put the boot back on after because my stress fractures in my shins and stuff. But still pushing through the season, so we'll be good.
All right, so I promise not to kick you. All right, let's go back to some of the things off the field. You got a twin sister, little tomfoolery around the house. Who is the bigger troublemaker, you or your sister? And was there a time ever where your folks said, which one were you? Who was that?
Yeah, no, we don't look anything alike. She's a little tiny. She cheers at U of I. She bleach blonde hair, but I was definitely the troublemaker growing up. I was a rambunctious child for sure, and she was all sweet. You got
to move you back over here. That doggone camera keeps moving on me here. So the rambunctious one, anything that you remember as a kid growing up that when in the future, when maybe you have children, if that's something that you'd like to get into, that you're going to know, you're going to be able to use the old thing, well, when I was a kid.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want kids and stuff, but I'll definitely be a little bit more lenient because I know how I was as a child and was always getting into trouble, so I'll try to understand.
All right, well, I won't rat you out on the getting in trouble part. Hobbies, you say you didn't have a hobby. It was always basketball, volleyball. Do you go bowling or anything like that? You say
I'm
you
not
can't
good at
sing.
Bowling, I can't sing for sure. I like camping and riding four-wheelers and just spending time with my family.
It's funny. A lot of the girls here in North Idaho, and I can understand why, like the outdoors. And I always kind of kid. Hey, you like to go fishing? Yeah, I like to go fishing. Which one of these girls on this team would put a worm on a hook for you if you went fishing?
Oh, definitely Lana. Lana Berg. Yeah, we're pretty close, and I love spending time with her. And we definitely have a lot of plans for this summer and camping and whatnot. So I'm excited.
Where are you going to go?
I have property up at the Clearwater and like on the St. Joe, so I'll probably just go there and stuff.
You have property on the
Oh,
Clear?
my family, not me.
Yeah, I see how you are. A little gotcha little thing here. Those are my cookies, not everybody else's. Okay. So you want to, after school, you want to get into medicine?
Yeah, I want to be a physician's assistant. So next year I'll probably go to U of I and get my bachelor's in nutrition and then switch to WSU in the PA program.
You want to be a physician's assistant. Anything in particular, any specialty? On foot stress fractures, maybe?
I haven't quite decided yet. I'm leaning more towards trauma because that stuff is really interesting to me. So
Drama. There's no drama around here, is there, for heaven's sakes?
no.
You're going to be an actor?
No, trauma.
Trauma. Oh, I thought you said drama. I thought, oh, boy, you're going to be on Grey's Anatomy. Yes.
It's my favorite show, but no.
They killed off all the good people, I think.
I was really upset.
They need to bring back Christina. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
All right. Final shout out, anybody? Now, you live real close to home, so if there's somebody on the other side of the world you want to give a shout out, or you can give, Post Falls. That's all right.
Just in Post Falls and my family and my twin sister who tries to make it to all my games and just love my family.
All right. And don't forget, I was born before you were. Is that how that works?
I have her in my phone as little sis and she gets mad, but
I like it. Another edition to Beat the Cardinals. That lady right there is the oldest one. She is Shayna Allert. Appreciate your time.
thank you.